It began in Wuhan. The first cases emerged when the city was put under lockdown. 11 people in Wuhan restricted to their homes. This was on 23rd of January. 2 months later, more than 3 billion people all over the world are under a lockdown. The Wuhan virus spread and killed. First, China didn't want to know what's happening in Wuhan, but story got out. Now China wants to see how all is well in Wuhan. Here are two videos and figures. One said that China wants to see, and another that China wants to hide. And they both tell strictly different stories. Has China defeated coronavirus? Is everything fine in Wuhan? Wuhan is the birthplace of coronavirus. Chinese state media wants to see these images of Wuhan. People are out and about again. Trains are running. Malls have reopened. Businesses have resumed services. On the streets, people are using bikes. This message is clear. The worst is over. Wuhan has bounced back. Some restrictions are still in place, but largely the situation is under the control. This is Beijing's Wuhan story. So, what China doesn't want you to see, what you will not find in the dispatches that come from Beijing. There were clashes in Hubei. Hubei is a province where Wuhan is situated. This is rare display of public anger in China. And here's what happened. Here, when the restrictions were lifted, people from Hubei tried to leave. They wanted to travel to neighboring Jiangxi province, but they were not allowed to enter. That's what reports say. If everything is fine, if outbreak is under control, if Wuhan is back to business, then why are people being stopped? China says that is people are facing racist attacks the world over. What kind of attacks are these? Then inside China. Coronavirus has led to a deep mistrust. Locals feel people from Hubei are carriers of the deadly virus. So when a group tried to enter Jiangxi, there was a pushback. The local police was unable to contain it. Clashes broke out. Police vehicles were overturned. This happened in China. Now, let's talk about figures. The lockdown is hurting the Chinese economy like every other economy. The propaganda machinery in China is trying to tell the people that dragon has defeated the virus. But those claims are hard to buy because of the government record to hide the truth. Where facts are suppressed, conspiracy theories flourish. Do you remember the Tencent report more than a month ago that said the number of deaths may have crossed 24,000? This page was taken off 10, but doubts lingered. There is a major question mark over the death toll in China, especially in Wuhan. The official figure is 3,186. China says 3,186 people have died in Hubei province, which is home to Wuhan. But new reports raises some serious questions. These are photographs from China that show long lines outside funeral homes in Wuhan. On 2 occasions, trucks shipped 2,500 urns. On 2 successive days, 5,000 urns supplied to Wuhan, for more than the government's death count. There is no independent verification of the numbers yet, but there is another report that raises questions, and this is by Radio Free Asia. This report says that more than 40,000 people could have died during the outbreak. You heard that number right, 40,000. That is a big number. The estimate is based on the claim that all 7 funeral homes in Wuhan are handing out 3,500 urns every day. What are these urns for? They usually have remains of the dead. Have 40,000 people died in China? Did all these people die due to the coronavirus? As I said, there is no independent verification. These are reports. There are only questions that China is trying to cross the over with images of Wuhan going back to business.